Okay guys, so today we are going to do a little review of verbs because I saw all of your faces yesterday when we were going over this and you looked horrified. So the first thing that I want to revisit is the concept of linking verbs. These are the verbs that connect nouns or pronouns to other words that describe, label, or identify them. Without linking verbs, there would be lots of baby talk going on. So a linking verb, if it wasn't in a sentence, you would hear things like, I hungry, she's scary, carrot's yucky, as opposed to plugging in a specific linking verb like am, and we would have, and that's actually the wrong example, I am hungry is what we would want to see there. Here in the bottom examples, what I did for you was I identified the subject of the sentence, and then I let you know that all of these chain links here are representing linking verbs. She was nice, I am thirsty, cookies are delicious, and Mrs. Jacobo is a teacher. Helping verbs are different than linking verbs. And you know what? Let's go back for a second. I know we have it written on our phone, on our notes, but let's make sure that everybody has identified the fact that linking verbs stand alone. The example we used was just like Miss Blanche, which I'm realizing is a really sad example. Helping verbs do not stand alone. We will always see them with another verb. The helping verb helps the main verb express an action or a state of being. This common helping verb chart here, you absolutely 100% need to memorize. The helping verb is usually right next to the main verb, but sometimes it can get separated. So for example, in this first one, your friends should not call you late at night. Here, the verb phrase that we would be using is should call, but we have a modifier of not, so it gets separated. Should is the helping verb, call is the main verb, the action verb. Will study, can speak, and your teacher did grade your paper is the way that we could, again, reword it like this one to put the helping verb right next to the main verb. When you are looking at verbs and trying to identify them, I want you to look at these tips and try to focus on each verb and ask yourself the following questions. Is there a physical action that is being done? Is a mental action being done? If someone or something is being described, look for the linking verb. If there is a helping verb, we need to see if it's right next to the main verb or if it's somewhere else in the sentence. Here are some practice examples that I am giving you where I already identified the verbs for you. My sister will bother me until I help her. My sister will bother me until I help her. The subject of the sentence is me. Actually, I lied. The subject of the sentence is my sister. What is the sister doing? She's going to bother me. We have will, which is a helping verb, and bother is the action verb. We then have a second portion of the sentence where we have I help her. Help being the action verb. I did the rest of these for you. I would like you to pause the video and write down these examples in your notebook. Okay, so now we're going to just look at a few of the questions from last night's homework. Let's go to number 4. Jenna is painting a picture of a famous runner. What is the subject of our sentence? The subject of our sentence is going to be Jenna. Okay? Now, what is it that Jenna is doing? The example tells us that Jenna is painting. That highlighter stinks. Sorry, guys. We have two verbs here, is and painting. We know that painting is an action verb. And we know that is can be linking or helping. But because it's not standing by itself in the sentence, because it goes along with the action verb, it's going to be a helping verb. Let's do the second one together. Okay, Mackenzie and I are working on a project. The subject in the sentence here is going to be both Mackenzie and I. The verbs we have are working. Once again, we know that working is an action verb. We also know that are can be a linking verb, but because it is not standing alone, it is going to be a helping verb in this example. Let's do one more together. I just want to make sure that we all have a really good understanding of this before we move on today. So, in number 7, we have who is going to the mall today. Our subject is going to be who. Our verb phrase is going. Once again, going is going to be the action verb. We know that is can be a linking verb, but because it is not standing by itself, it is going to be a helping verb. Okay, what I would like you to do now is make sure that you wrote down some solid examples and corrected any homework that I just reviewed. Then I want you to write your own sentence that uses a linking verb, is, by itself. Then use the helping verb, is, plus an action verb. Okay? I think that this example will definitely help us be able to identify when we acknowledge a verb as linking, when it's by itself, and when we identify the verb as helping, when it is with, next to, or in the same sentence as the action verb.